Keep it back!
If a real biblical angel appeared in your room right now, you wouldn't smile. You'd run for your life.
Hold the truth.
Everything pop culture tells you about angels is a lie. They aren't chubby babies. They are terrifying, multidimensional warriors. And right now, 1/3 of them are actively waging a violent, invisible war against humanity. Today, we are ripping the lid off the spiritual realm to expose heaven's actual army. Buckle up. Before the earth, before the stars even existed, God built his army. Angels are an entirely separate, ancient species. They aren't just dead humans who earned their wings. Colossians 1 says God created all things visible and invisible. But there was a cosmic betrayal. Enter Lucifer, a flawless, high-ranking guardian cherub. He was perfect in beauty, but his heart became arrogant. He wanted God's throne. And Revelation 12 tells us his rebellion dragged a massive chunk of heaven down with him. 1/3 of the angels fell, becoming what we now call demons. And that war, it didn't end. It's still happening all around us.
For the light!
If Satan has a rebel army, then who is fighting on the front lines for us? God has heavy hitters, and the Bible only names 2. First, Gabriel, the ultimate herald.
Do not be afraid.
Gabriel doesn't carry a sword. He carries history-altering prophecies, like announcing the birth of Jesus.
What is this?
And the second, Michael, the only angel holding the rank of Archangel. When Michael shows up, something is getting destroyed. He commands heaven's armies. He's the protector of Israel, and the warrior who literally threw Satan out of heaven. In the book of Jude, Michael even brawled with the devil over the body of Moses. But he didn't rely on his own power. He simply said, "The Lord rebuke you." Michael is incredible, but he looks relatively human. Wait until you see the others. When angels reveal their true forms, humans usually pass out from sheer, unadulterated terror. That's why their first words are almost always, "Do not be afraid." First up, the Seraphim. They have 6 wings. 2 cover their faces, 2 cover their feet, and 2 to fly. They orbit God's throne screaming, "Holy, holy, holy," so loud the temple foundations physically shake. But it gets wilder. Meet the Cherubim, God's elite bodyguards. 4 faces, a man, a lion, an ox, and an eagle, plus 4 wings and hooves of glowing bronze. They don't turn when they move. They flash back and forth across the sky like lightning. If you think that's the strangest thing in heaven, you haven't seen the throne room. The prophet Ezekiel saw the Ophanim, the living wheels, intersecting rings of fire, completely covered in eyes, carrying the very presence of God. Why the eyes? To represent God's absolute omniscience. He sees everything, everywhere. The spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. They moved in terrifying, perfect unison. It is a picture of absolute, uncontainable, brain-breaking divine power. If these descriptions make you feel small and a little bit afraid, they are supposed to. Absolute reverence is exactly what they are meant to inspire. But here is the most important truth. This spiritual realm, it's highly active right now. These terrifying warriors are executing God's will and guarding his people all around you, every single day. If you want to survive the invisible war around you, you need to arm yourself with the truth. Throw away the fake cultural myths and know exactly what you are up against.